Sup, my name is Ryu for the Council Network. I was about to say the other channel. Welcome to my Dragon Ball Super episode 27. Yes, Molly, I hear you in the back. Um, episode review. And this episode is actually a lot better than the past couple of weeks, so it gets an applause. Honestly, it gets a fucking applause. I am really shocked at what they did in this episode. That they, the animation, it did in some little parts look a little bit sketchy, but it wasn't as sketchy as it typically is, so they get cookie for that. Internet cookie +1. Bring those back. Secondly, I want to touch upon the whole Champa arc starting. They actually went into it a lot faster. I thought we were going to get a filler episode, so I wasn't as excited to watch this episode as I typically am for Dragon Ball Super. But getting into it, I was like, oh my god, they're doing the Champa arc, and they're giving backstory to it. And Champa and Beerus are sitting down and having food. This is from the manga, parts of it. And it was really cool seeing it happen. And being able to kind of give a voice to Champa, actually hear his voice. When I like read the manga, I'm not gonna read it in my own voice. I'm gonna read it in Champa's voice, and that kind of comes across. And I was happy that we got to it so quickly. But Goku and Vegeta training in those suits, that was really cool. It all around is a really, really cool vibey episode. I don't do vibey episode. It's a really cool episode in general because it wasn't as the past couple of weeks have just been down, and we've seen this already, and this is something new. For anything animated wise, this is something completely new. I'm probably going to stop reading the manga shortly, only because I don't want to be spoiled by it, but honestly, this is something new, and I was super duper excited about it. And just, I'm trying to think back to my favorite moments of the episode. Vegeta not being so sure, the Super Dragon Balls actually getting a nod, haha, we put our title into the episode, we gave it meaning, that's why Champa wants it, because Champa's Earth is fucking destroyed because of Cold War, and that's something huge, this is the episode that expanded the Dragon Ball Z DBS, Dragon Ball, just call it Dragon Ball universe as a whole. This is something that I hope, honestly, and they did touch upon the manga, but this is something I hope later down the line we keep seeing more of. I want to see more of this universe. I don't want it just to go away. And the creator of Dragon Ball Z and Super and Dragon Ball in general did even go and post out that he was even unpleased with the animation. So I'm going to stop talking about the bad animation and only talk about the good stuff. I think I need a more positive outlook. The episode was really solid all around. It had a good pace, unlike the past couple of episodes that really have just been feeling down, because it's kind of like, oh, well, you saw Revival F, then you saw this already. If you didn't see Revival F, well, this is a much longer, extended version of something that you do not want to see this long of. You just want to get into that new stuff, and a lot of us have seen Revival F. If you haven't, I'm sorry. It was amazing. But I'm glad we didn't get no filler. I'm glad we got straight to the fucking point. I'm glad that Champa is in there. I'm glad that Champa's fat as hell and couldn't run that much. That was funny. Seeing him and Beerus, get into a little scruffle was amazing. I wonder what would have happened when they were scruffle, when they, did the punch, and when they're punching each other. That circle that was coming around them. I wonder if that touched Goku and Vegeta. What would happen? Would they be disintegrated, or because when Goku steps on, he falls through. I die laughing. I was like, no, shut up. That's just so comical. It made me laugh. But I enjoyed the episode quite a bit because it wasn't filler compared to the Frieza arc. We're getting into the core of the action. I am finally excited to be watching this. I'm finally excited for next week, and hopefully you guys are too. So I'm going to give this a 7.0 out of 10. It's a solid episode. It's not amazing. It didn't knock it completely out of the park, but it's a much better improvement, and I wanted the score to reflect that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for keeping it short. I still have a Ninja Turtle review to do, and I'm out for now.